Oh, ragazzi, se no si fa troppo tardi. Allora, gente, è venuto fuori una cosa interessante che voglio vedere assolutamente insieme a voi, ok? Il behind the scenes, no? Cioè il dietro le quinte del trailer di The Witcher 4, di cui tanto si è parlato. Una decina di minuti, voglio assolutamente vederlo insieme a voi perché mi sa tanto che è assai interessante, quindi... vediamo un po'... Stop audio, vediamo se ci sono i sottotitoli in italiano, ci sono, non ci posso credere. Ok, perfetto. Siete pronti, ragazzuoli? Eccoci qua. The Witcher 4, Cinematic Reveal Trailer, Behind the Scenes. Ok, vai.
We felt that this is the moment to tell the story with Ciri.
She's been through a lot. She has a strong moral compass, I would say, and she can use these emotions to act.
Ciri is all about becoming the Witcher, and she is very determined to follow this path.
Io ho zero background, quindi lo sto guardando senza sapere niente. Dei trascorsi. Ho visto un sacco di persone discutere su questa cosa.
How much you want to ground this story in the past, at the same time giving a start to a new saga.
We were thinking in this story that Mioni and Ciri are a little bit mirrors of each other. The traditions of Stromford essentially mean that Mioni has to be sacrificed. That's her destiny, and she accepted that destiny.
Il 3 ho iniziato a recuperarlo, però sto seriamente pensando se andare avanti o no, perché non mi piace il gameplay per niente.
What Mioni could feel. Even just looking at her, hearing, her voice trembling when she goes,
Inizio a fare, ma poi vedo.
The bringer of salvation, and you can hear that there is a duty in that. There is something you grew up with.
Se vuoi sì, come vuoi.
You should do. But like deep inside, you know that this is bad. So they have a very brief interaction in the woods when she says like, save yourself, right? That this is something that your older sister would say, your friend, you're someone close to you. Just from this brief interaction, she can exactly know
se vuoi il video in orizzontale,
like,
è su
your
Twitch.
life is more important than those stupid superstition that your village grew up with.
One of the really important things was for the viewers to feel as Ciri would feel, so you could see how the story unfolds together with her and get the same emotional flow as she would get as she was trying to fix the issue of the village. The way she kills the monster, the way she reacts to the people killing Mioni,
Buonasera,
it's different than what Geralt would do. She lives through these emotions, she's connected with herself.
So all we wanted. To go to the woods.
Quindi qui è proprio il background narrativo del trailer. Ok.
Walk around Slavic style and be coherent with Sapkowski's book. I believe the style for characters, faces, hairstyles, you can find this kind of faces somewhere in the villages there and there. That's why it's very important to see the range of possibilities in the whole Central Europe.
Just the ambiguity of the whole story itself, I think it also plays very much to the way Sapkowski was crafting his Witcher stories. And it's also very in our Eastern European mentality that like those shades of gray everywhere and not clear choices and the famous lesser evil.
Qualitativamente è incredibile il trailer.
Project. From the beginning, from the story that we created with our director and with CDPR team, and then the huge mock-up session, it lasted for like 14 days. A lot of people were engaged.
Ormai motion capture lo fanno
sure
tantissimo per i giochi.
It wouldn't be this amazing if we hadn't had such an amazing crew.
We want you as a viewer to get really into this world, to get close to these characters, to understand what they're going through, because this world is brutal, it's visceral, it's grounded, and we want you to feel it.
The whole idea for the trailer was that we want to have natural looking camera, not artificial one, not CGI. That's why we decided to record all those virtual cameras on stage and then later use it.
In a trailer, for example,
ok, quindi davvero tanta motion capture.
Fog, you can see that she's confused, that she doesn't know where to look, that the camera is more aggressive with motion, and we wanted to express more of this confusion. We wanted to have this glimpse of truth in it.
But
Grazie,
also
Lord.
there are scenes when magic happens, and then we want to switch from those handheld cameras to more like creative one.
The style completely changes. So we go with cranes now, we go with dollies.
That was quite a lot of work to animate them properly and have this magical feeling to them. And they are no longer handheld, they are all created by the animators. There are these nuances that we really want to take care of and to make it feel really like a movie.
We organized 3 shooting days with rented movie gear. We had lenses that we picked before.
Domani o The Witcher o nuovo al discorso. Forse The Witcher.
With different features on it, like distortions, lens flares, bloom, how the bokeh behaves. Based on that, we could really create digital representation of those lenses, gathering all those features.
I comandi vocali e i Siri.
And I'm pretty glad about it because this was something
Perché non ci avevo mai pensato prima
I think pretty
a questa cosa?
extraordinary in a gaming engine.
My favorite part is
Garde,
the
grazie del
beginning,
follow.
essentially. It's where we parallel the traditional preparations that Mioni goes through and then the Witcher preparations that Ciri goes through.
For the Mioni, we had a more pleasure to eye color palette and a bit warmer. But for the Ciri, we set up our environment darker and more moody. We wanted to create a bit more mysterious mood, which allows us to create more dense atmosphere and bring to the table a bit different story, because at the end, both of characters having a unique story behind preparation.
Ciri is watching Jivan saying goodbye to Mioni, saying about destiny, saying that she was kind of born almost, meant to make it, right, kind of save them.
It was really important for us to actually write this monologue in a way that Geralt could have said that about Ciri as well.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow.
Ah,
From a
ok.
devilishly curious child into a remarkable young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness.
That makes me emotional because this is also something that she was fighting her entire life. Almost all the time, someone wanted something from her.
We created a physical representation of Balk's shoulders and his attacking arms, and having 4 operators. We kind of recreated the whole monster. On the screen,
Ah,
we
pure il
saw
mostro
in
è
real
motion
time a
capture?
moving Balk. We created Witcher-style sequence,
Glorio, ciao.
just practice it
Cioè,
a couple times. We
il
practiced
dietro le
how
quinte
to move the Balk,
del
how
trailer
to
di The Witcher 4.
synchronize, and it worked beautifully.
When it comes to cooperation, you know, like from the animation perspective, we did start with animation guideline for the Balk. I've known Balk for a while, and I kind of found a way
La
to
musica è
divide him
molto
into
bella,
3
sì.
specific parts. So when it comes to the head, for us, it's kind of like a goblin head on a neck of a snake. The front arms are as similar to jaguar as possible, while the pincers are literally scorpion claws, and the tail and the back legs are literally dinosaur. And because of that, we're able to actually create this kind of animation Bible
a
for
me,
the Balk.
la prima volta
And
che l'ho
then
vista
it kind
sembrava
of
una
allowed
strega
us to really
mutata,
quickly
tipo.
build this common language to make sure that what we animate at CD Projekt is actually as close as possible to what you see in the trailer.
Journey with Unreal Engine was wonderful. We were able to have much more tries and instant preview and much more iterations to get to the proper final result.
She wants to go to the woods. The chosen one. It's tradition.
Well, the first thing that puts smile on my face is the runtime, of course. I'm really glad we could pull off 6 minutes so that even if you
sì,
don't
bello
know anything
pieno.
about
Questo,
The Witcher, you can
questa è
just
stata una
play
buona
it, watch
cosa.
it, and it's a short story that's understandable
Non solo
from the
un
start
micro
to finish.
teaser.
I love the slow burn, which is something very unique for a game trailer, I would say. Every movie that we do, our goal is to have the best knowledge of the IP.
Madonna mia, sembrava una foto.
Understand the vision of the developers, also the purpose of the asset that we're creating. Knowing the Witcher universe inside out is a key to do something that feels equally original as well as true to its foundation.
This trailer is an adaptation of a story that we actually want to tell in the game. We're not going to give you a black or white situation. We expect you to consider some situations, make some tough choices, and as an example, that situation that may happen after the trailer is over is such a tough choice.
Ciao Nico.
There are no gods here.
Io non posso rispondere a questa domanda perché Ciri è diventato un Witcher, non ho il background, non so niente, però ho sentito che è una delle cose che i fan non hanno molto apprezzato, cioè di quello di cui si è discusso. Del resto me ne importa relativamente poco. Allora ragazzi, è molto figo tutto ciò, è stato un approfondimento molto più narrativo di quanto mi immaginassi, cioè è stato un qualcosa che mi ha... Scusate, dicevo, è un qualcosa che mi ha sorpreso da quel punto di vista e mi aspettavo una cosa più legata al... Cioè, c'era l'aspetto tecnico, non so, starnuti a nastro, va bene, grazie, salute, sì, esatto, e... Però hanno messo davvero molto focus sul perché hanno cercato certe cose e su dare del background alle varie cose che si vedono nel trailer. Questa secondo me è una cosa veramente molto molto utile. Il trailer è lungo e sono molto contento che lo sia. È un'ottima cosa perché ha dato molto materiale, no? Cioè è un franchise amatissimo questo qua, ragazzi. È uno dei giochi più attesi probabilmente, quindi è ovvio che abbiano voluto offrire tanto materiale per soddisfare le varie curiosità già soltanto con un primo trailer. Quindi bene che hanno fatto il trailer così lungo e anche questo dietro le quinte. Vediamo un po' che cosa ne esce fuori. Del resto, ragazzi, io lascio perdere le controversie per adesso per una ragione. Non ho il background per discutere di queste cose. Come vi ho detto, io... ho iniziato a recuperare The Witcher 3 ma mi sono fermato perché non mi piace il gameplay e il combat system. Io, ecco, una cosa ve la posso dire, vedo che ne discutevate in chat. Io per questo gioco qui ho una sola speranza. Una. Me ne basta una. CD Projekt Red ha dimostrato più e più volte che è uno studio bravissimo a scrivere le cose. Quindi la storia, i dialoghi e le quest, io... non ho dubbi al riguardo. Lo so, non ho giocato The Witcher 3, ma Cyberpunk sì. E lì la firma di CD Projekt Red si capisce chiaramente. Perfetto. Però il gameplay. Io voglio sperare veramente che il gameplay sia non un po' meglio, tipo tanto meglio di The Witcher 3. Lo spero con tutto il cuore perché sarebbe una differenza abissale per me e mi consentirebbe di non solo fruire meglio, ma proprio di fruire il gioco. Speriamo bene, ragazzi. Speriamo bene e per carità, ci sono delle buone prospettive, ma dovremo aspettare per saperne di più.